Welcome back to Detroit Rock City. And I realized as I was editing my last video that I realized I don't mention the name of this game too often. I'd say the name of the channel, I'd say the name of the game, but not this particular game. So I should do that more. This is lucky number number 10, I think we're up to. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. Having said that, let's kick on. So, I've got a few little things we could pick up, and one of the things that I wanted to look at was morale. We've had issues. What we want to do, and I'll get out of here, jobs. We're trying to move everyone into like the tier 4. And for Jena to be the tier 3. Jena has a morale of 6, so that is surprising. Bubbles is at 6, and Turner is also at 6. So Jena needs 2, and Bubbles and Turner need 6. That's a fair bit of morale to generate. So we'll look at that. Let's bump in here. So the other thing that I wanted to look at as well was HVAC. So storing gas. I think let's do this first. We'll get the quick wins out the way, and we've also needed to kick on with a bit of food production. We are running out of calories. Looking here, I see that we definitely need to close off this. We want to turn this into a room so that it gets a bonus. So let's plant here. So let's get some morale bonuses from the decor. This is also just an absolute mess of sand that needs to be cleaned up. It's always when I start planting, it hits downtime. I'm just really unlucky there. Okay, so we don't have any slime going in there, which means we don't have any algae. So let's dig to about there, and let's dig down as well, I think. So let's go for that, because that's a piece of algae in there, so we definitely use that. So let's get someone on that. We'll make that a bigger priority. You can see, like this, all this natural gas, I think, you know, 80% of that has come from the dupes. The rest is just sort of a outflow from here. So, yeah, what I want to do is move a lot of the natural gas up here, and we'll create a couple of reservoirs up here once we've finished doing research on the nice things on the decor. We also need more plants. We are going to need more plants. Some muckroot. What do we got? There's a bristle blossom up here. So it's kind of hard because we're in like this caustic zone at the moment, so there's not a lot of friendly stuff. You know, phosphate and phosphorite, and hydrogen and chlorine and the natural gas and all this slime lung and this polluted oxygen. It's just surrounding the base. We do have an ice biome, so we've got access to an ice biome, which is cool. Pun fully intended. So we can use that, and we can definitely use that as part of our water reclamation. We can get into that a little bit later. I think that's probably a couple of episodes away. I'm really excited for that. I've finally nailed down how to do it without killing a lot of dupes, which is always handy. We don't actually need these closed, just while I'm thinking about it. It's like, it's kind of cool. There's no major issues there. You're kicking on. How much slime do you have in there? It's kind of hard to see because it's bouncing up and down, but it's 250 kilos of slime in there. And you get roughly a third of that in algae. So you do need to process a hell of a lot of slime to get, you know, get enough algae to keep going. So we probably need a couple of these running, I'd say. I did think about doing something up here. Probably not. One thing we could do though, so if we, let's actually crack it open. Let's go there. Okay, plumbing. So what we're going to do is we'll bring in some water to this sink. And we'll run that up there. And we'll just run that across there and then up there. Because what we did find out in the last episode is that, yeah, slime lung isn't actually that terrible. Like, as long as they wash their hands, they're reasonably okay. I will just put those in there just in case. And let's put a couple of deodorizers for whatever horrendousness is in there. Let's put another one there. I realize it is kind of messy. It's messy across the whole base generally. So it's something we could look at fixing up. Let's make that a 7 as a sweep. Okay, so we already have our decor items. We have our additional decor items. Wow, so why is that so bright? That's because there's a shine bug there. Let's do a little bit of molding across here. What do we actually get? So, one of these things that I didn't look at, or I haven't looked at yet, is how the different materials affect it. So, yeah, sandstone is just decor plus 10%. Granite is actually 20%, so maybe we do that. That would be good. Yeah, so let's do that. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And snip that end off. Can I rotate? I can rotate. So that's nice. So someone will do that. Well, Bubbles just knocked off really early then. Fair enough. Alright, and we're still waiting for these doors. So I have a feeling that we don't have the right priorities set. But we'll check that in a second. And it's a room, so we're still not getting the room bonus for them from here either. They're 6s and 7s, so they're... Wow, Jane just dropped straight to 3. Why did Jane drop straight to 3? Is it a bladder thing? She's also grimy and she hasn't been using the shower, so I mean that... I would assume that should be a priority. Are you gonna get in there? Jane's in there, excellent. So, without getting too pervy, let's have a look. So it's bumped her back up to 6th, so that's cool. Alright, so let's dig some more slime out here. And that's cool. This one... Oh, we have algae in there? We do. Okay, so we're pretty good for O2, which is good. Let's have a look in here. Oh, no. There's still no flatulence. More vitamin chews though. Oh, look, there's a Nisbet. Nisbet would have been great to get. But yeah, Nisbet the narcoleptic. Damn it. Yeah, okay, let's do vitamin chews for now. And I think we've actually got vitamin chews there, so that's just adding to the pile. Let's just, we'll do that. Oh, open that, I didn't mean to. So, other things. So we are running out of water a bit. So we are going to need to look at water reclamation, and that's using so much So maybe we can sort of set this up as its own little beast sitting on top. And so to do that, probably the easiest way would be to sort of come out from here, and we'll go down with a ladder down through there, and that one, and snip snip. I mean, we don't really have to mark it as a 1 because that's no one's going to get in there, but that'll be our next plan. So hopefully we dig down, this water rushes in a little bit and just makes everything a little bit nicer. I was tempted to get Bubbles to do more research, but she's doing pretty well at build, and so I'd rather keep her doing that. The other thing, so because we're actually so high up here, with a ceiling so high up, rather, and let's do that. And grab this, and they're probably not going to be able to get that. Where can they? Alright. That should be enough. How'd we get 1? You did 1 crown molding. Let's do some more crown molding across here. That's not super effective because it's kind of open. Are we creating algae? We're creating a little bit. It's not going to get a super amount of algae, but as long as we're getting a consistent amount of algae, that'll be cool. Yeah, gah. Do that right. Alright, so 2 bits of molding. That's great. It's also filthy as here, and I'm probably looking at cleaning that up. Oh yeah, so the other thing I wanted to look at is power, and I'm wondering if they have enough time in this episode to at least start. I mean, it's not going to hurt. So let's have a look at what we can do. Let's go out there. Let's go out here, and then we'll go down. And then we should... We'll snip there, and maybe we'll snip here. Yeah. Okay, so there's a little bit of wire that they need to build. How are your morale? So morale actually dropped overnight, so that's a little bit disappointing. We are running out of storage as well, so I probably need to look at doing some more storage bins. Alright, and so worried about that. We don't have slime for the machine. We're not researching, and they're running around. We know that they're running around because there's only 3 of them. That's why. It's actually... I've set up a fair few things to build. Probably should have planned this a bit better. But oh well. Oh, there's some plants. Maybe we can go down there and have a look and grab those a bit later. Other thing we do need to look at is food. We haven't properly planned for food. It's something we're gonna have to. What is that? Fry egg. What is a? Oh, okay. It's just a pacu egg. Ah, can we just like cook the pacu up? If we... Oh, baby pacu, look! Oh, I don't know what they eat. What do you pacus eat? They eat... God, of course they eat algae. They eat algae and excrete polluted dirt. What are they doing in my main water then? Gah. I should probably need to sort that out then. This was obviously a mistake. That wire is unreachable, so that's a problem. How are we going for food? So I think if we mark this down to 1, there we go. So okay, everyone's building now. We've got enough food. Groovy. Alright. Oh yeah, so the other thing I wanted to do was a metal refinery, and we can plonk that one there. It will probably end up burning all the wire out when it runs. But that should be okay. Oh, and the fire pole as well. Do we have enough copper? I got 1,000. Maybe we can get up to about 3,000 copper ore-ish. When we dig this out, let's look at doing those fire poles properly. Alright, probably don't need this running either. It's not doing a whole lot of anything. Could be doing it. Alright, so let's have a look at our priorities. So I think that's an operate. And let's make bubbles operate. And Turner's doing that. Oh, we have someone who can do art. Maybe Turner can do a bit of art when he wakes up. What's going on here? Okay, so that's not going to get built because of what's going on there. But at least it's all cleared out now. So we can deal with that. Alright, so first things first, what are you doing? Yeah, then morale drops overnight, which is weird. Like it should be, like it's happy times in there. So I think food's probably going to be a key thing for us to look at. Looking in research, I seem to remember there being pictures, so blank canvases, so we do need an artist in there, I think. Yeah. Although, maybe we'll do it, and we'll see how we go. We'll see if someone will take up the challenge, whether it's Turner or one of the other dupes. Let's just do that decor. So it's getting nice in there, which is cool. It is kind of horrendous everywhere else, which is totally understandable. I'll probably put a briar seed plant here. Ah, Ah, cool. Excellent. Good work, everybody. Alright, and... So... Just waiting and waiting. And we're going for copper. So that's... Okay, so everything has been allocated. Turner's being... rained on? I'm just going to say rained on because any other word just can't describe. Yeah, like, no, that was really gross. I hope they don't go back in there, but it looks like Turner is going to have to. Wow, there's a lot of dirt going on there. Alright, so let's have a look at decor. So it is getting better. Making the bathroom better. You can see it's still got a bit of pink, and that's the stuff along the bottom here. Done. So we're almost there, but it's these little things that are having a huge negative effect. The act of having a lavatory in there is having a negative value, but also this debris. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And that's earmarked to clean out anyway. So we've done some nice things. So jump up here. So it's not terrible up here. It is going to look better once we've got a few bits of crown molding in. You can see that the green comes in a little bit brighter. There you go. So it's so there's a few things that are having a negative effect in the area. So there's wire. There's the micro musher. Probably shouldn't be there. Groovy. Alright, so hopefully somebody finishes off these wires. Let's have a look. I can do that as well. Do that. So I'll make sure. Alright, Turner's going to do that. Certainly hope he does these wires. If we can get those wires in, they look like they're all there. So it's just basically this wire, and then we snip a couple out, and then we've got our circuit, our dual circuits running, and we're not going to burn out any wires or in danger of burning out any wires. Alright, I think probably one more cycle through, which will actually unlock this as well. Hopefully we get our fourth dupe. I'm really hanging for that. So much so, in fact, that I'm going to call it now. I'm going to put a cot here. We are going to have the cot ready. We should probably clean that out as well. It's a weird space. We need to... that will go. So that's cool. Get all this molding built. Get this built especially. And how are we going for algae? The quick answer is we're not. That has 100 algae, 100 kilos of algae in it. That has 21. I don't know where I got the mush bar from. That's kind of weird. Yeah, clean that out. There we go. So they're not going to freak out over that anymore. And this is just horrendous. That needs to be cleaned up at some point by some good Samaritan. And can you do these bits of wires for me, Gene? Please and thank you. Groovy. And do that bit of crown molding. While you're doing that, So you haven't done this yet. So this is kind of, I'd say this is kind of a priority. Might get those wires built. Because then we can start snipping things. Are you going to be able to... Yeah, no, it's totally unreachable dig. Let's do that as well. So let's get someone to go through there. Let's have a look at our decor. So that's looking way better. Look at those big bright green areas, and all you had to do was a bit of this granite crown molding. So that's fantastic. Is that doing... It is having an increase. Jean's enjoying herself. So that's groovy. So I think Jean, being that, we can now promote her to a full miner. So let's finish that off with a promotion. Well deserved, Jean. You won't stress out because you have 8 morale and you're a champion. Alright, so we're going to need some refined metals for some stuff. Fiber. Okay, well I didn't expect that. Alright. I don't know where to get fiber from. We're going to have to... Let's consult our little bookie thing up here. Carbon? It's not carbon fiber? No. No. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that. I don't know what that is. Are you getting in there? Almost. Oh. Alright, so we've got a printable. No one with flatulence. It's really frustrating. So Catalina, Ada, and Ruby. No, sorry, you're out. But with 500 kilos of algae, that's generous. I'm happy with that. We do need algae. And we didn't finish any of this crown molding as well. Lazy types. So it would look amazing in there, but it doesn't. So why not? Alright. So, well, this crown molding, we could effectively put this everywhere. We have so much granite. Let's do it there. Where else? Let's do it through here just in case they walk through. Across there? Yeah, sure. Let's do it there. And we'll run that through as part of the build in the next game. I'm not sure they're going to touch that, but yeah, this is worse. All this junk that I've let down here. Cool, get some algae. Drop the algae off. Cool. Alright, you do that. I don't know why there's copper ore down there. That was kind of a weird thing to prioritize. I want this done. Hey, you guys need to fix this. There you go. Alrighty, let's jump here. So that's gonna go down. And we'll snip there. And here. So hopefully someone snips it. Cool. Alright. So what's that? So that's under. That's well over. So that's gonna need to be split out again. But that's cool. This battery just randomly sitting here is kind of a bit nuts. Maybe I can split off that and have like a sub circuit. Where are you up to? Yeah. Of all the things to do. Well, we do have 23 tons of granite, so it's not like I'm running out. Personally, I would have prioritized these. Let's see if we can get this. If I can get this done, I can close off the episode. Where are the other two? They're down there. They're doing stuff. Alright, cool. So that's been done. That one would have been nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we do need to split. I think we do need to split that off. I don't know if there's an easy way to flag what's actually draining that electricity. It is potential 1700 watts, 1.7 kilowatts. So it's not like it's always going to be running. Alright. Come on, you lot. Let's jump to decor. Wow, look at that. Great. So I got some green happening, which is good. We can start pushing that out as well. Oxygen's okay, except for in there, which is fine, I guess. A bit more natural gas that probably shouldn't be in there. Same over here. Some purple. Is that polluted? Oh. We'll find out in the next episode, I think. So, thank you all for watching. Do like, do subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. See you then.